Hi, good day everyone. We are for Group 7. My name is Chenlity, metric number 270X04. Today we will talk about the case of A211 International. First of all, I will explain what is happening in the Shanghai region. The Vice President of A211 International is holding a meeting on the organization distribution and development policy in China. Based on the article, A211 of Shanghai region face some challenges which are felt to enhance the sales performance and growth of the organization from new markets and new products. The sales performance of the Shanghai region be at a standstill for around 3 years. The expectation of growth and profit are high, but the real performance is poor. As a table above, the expenditure increased sharply from 2005 to 2007. However, the profit declined continuously at the same period. Moreover, A211 was also unable to maintain its market share in the face of more fierce competition. So, why does this happen in Shanghai region? First, it's due to lack of innovation in the sales force. Based on the article, the sales representative cannot keep up with market opportunity since they lack innovative knowledge and information. This is because they use the same strategy to attract customers, but the sales market and customer perspective always change, so the strategies are no longer to be used. Second is occurred new competitor in the same market. A211 was confident that they will win the contract, but they lose at the end. Well, their competitors worldwide refrigeration won the contract. The market share of the A211 is also affected by its competitor. Last but not least, the sales force also lack trainings from the organization, such as communication skills. Based on the article, A211 lost some loyal customers and some customers say that they liked the product, but they did not buy at the end. So, if the sales force has a high communication skill, they will communicate with the customer to know the problem faced by the customer. Therefore, are the sales events described just an anomaly, or are they symptoms of a more fundamental sales management problem? According to the sales event mentioned before, these sales events are symptoms of a more fundamental sales management problem. Why? Because if this happens to a few sales force, it may be considered an anomaly. But in this article, all the sales force are experiencing the same problem, so it is more than an anomaly, which means that most organizations will face a similar problem, but the most important things are the actions taken by the organization to solve this problem. So that's all from me. Now I will pass to the next presenter, Huilin. Thank you.
Good day to Dr. SHAHRIN and everyone. I'm Dr. Huilin, metric number 270930. Today, for my part, I will only focus on the discussion on why A211 losing its relevance. So what is about the relevance that A211 is losing? Before we start the presentation, let me inform you what the question is about. According to the statement in question 2, the product competence of A211 sales representative used to be a strong component of their success. However, A211 is losing its relevance, and there are two reasons to explain this situation. Let's go through the first reason. Although A211 is emphasizing the product, they inadvertently neglect the things that the customers actually want and are concerned about. For instance, in the article, one of the reps of A211, Mr. Chen Wei-min, had lost an old customer that is close to him, but he still does not understand the reason he lost the bid. This is where the problem occurs. Mr. Chen's mindset might always think that his customers are very satisfied as they are loyal customers to him, so he put less effort into them. Nevertheless, maybe the truth is not, and in fact, they started to change and they might have their own opinion. The skills that the reps are lacking is they do not ask for feedback from the customers frequently, which is the follow-up skills. If they do not do so, the customers may feel that they are not valued and appreciated by the company. Apparently, it had eventually caused Airwhite to lose its relevance. The second reason is the lack of research and development, which is the R&D, about the market. The lack of R&D will result in a lack of information received among the sales reps and also the whole company. To illustrate this point, according to Mr. Wei, he had mentioned that maybe the company is not communicating with the customers using the same tools such as the social media, the Facebook, the Instagram, and so on that the customers use, so that at least the company is going in the wrong direction. It means that they are focusing on the wrong track. While they're serving the existing customers, they should also need to do R&D to improve the technology of the company and explore new potential customers, as they cannot just rely on their loyal and existing customers. When they have done more on R&D, it will definitely give Airwhite a variety of useful information and insights about the market. That is something that Airwhite lacks. The lack of R&D will limit their access to the information and also the customers, as R&D is a tool to aid the company to create new products and services that align with the customers. It is also a weakness towards the sales force, as they might not know the customer's actual thoughts without this tool. Besides, what if the sales force provides outdated products and services to the customers due to the lack of technology tools that provide information? The consequence is that they might lose the existing customers and even the loyal ones. So that's all for my part. I will then pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Good day, Dr. SHAHRIN. My name is Lee Jiansheng with metric number 270-341. Why are the customers becoming less sensitive to a product benefit sales approach? According to the article, we can know that the internet as the new technology has changed the people's life and their buying pattern. John Carpenter said, "Customers are like a school of fish." The customer that Airwhite International served had comprised to several individual and internal groups within the account, and all of them are moving in the same direction of purchasing. They are more dependent on their needs, wants, goals, and hot buttons before they make the buying decision. Therefore, purchasing decisions are not made on price alone, as the products are becoming comparable. Airwhite needs to understand the customer needs and wants and start to involve themselves in the digital marketing. For example, they can promote their products through social media, which is a platform that provides Q&A section for the customer. This will help them to improve the relationship with the customer and also improve the sales performance at the same time. Therefore, it will become a challenge for Airwhite to implement the revolution, since they are giving too much of time for their competitors to strengthen the position in China market. For the next issue, are personal relationship losing their currency too? Airwhite was losing their currency in personal relationship due to the factor of employee attrition. Mr. Chen Wei-Ming, a good sales representative, had mentioned that his longtime friend, who is the purchasing manager in a metalworking factory, had been retired, and the new manager had been in place for about 6 months. This issue caused him to lose the bid because the new manager is not familiar with the Airwhite product and brand reputation. The new manager cannot make the purchasing decision directly, as he needs to get the confirmation from senior management of the company. Although there is a hint for an additional price discount, Airwhite is still losing the bid from their customer, and it leads them to poor sales performance. They are too dependent on the personal relationship and do not focus on the issue of building new relationship with other customers. Therefore, personal relationship will slowly losing their heat because the people from purchasing department were getting replaced in one day. So that's all for my part. The next presenter will continue the rest. Thank you.
Good day to Doctor. I'm Chan Li Ling. Metric number is 270629. So I will continue to present about the question number 3. What do you anticipate will be the focus of Mr. Carpenter's talk? So first and foremost, I anticipate that strategy account selling was the most Mr. Carpenter had pointed out on his talk, which explains essentially about a company's ability to maintain a positive connection with its client is very important. The customer, as Mr. Carpenter had described as a school of fish, they don't start out like that, but because of their desire to go in the same direction, hence they appear to be one. Since the customer's requirements may potentially alter over the time, and also they have the different needs, different wants, and also different concerns, so in order to become a good salesman necessitates a thorough awareness of this. For example, a salesman cannot assume that all customers would enjoy a low-priced product and just sell it that way, only because of their first customer choose to buy a cheap product. Nonetheless, it is preferable for them to have a comprehensive understanding of each customer's purchasing behavior and to constantly update or improve their marketing strategies to match to their customer requirements. Customer may also be a group, an organization, or even a business company. Some of the customers are even quite prominent, such as some companies which are already getting a good reputation, or even government entities. Working closely with these major groups is essential for the company's performance in terms of developing items for marketing. Since the customers are also a brand evangelist who can help the company to advertise their products, such as when they are talking to their friends, their family, or posting a status on their social media. And beside that, the words becoming market-driven, not sales-driven, were also shown on the screen behind Mr. Carpenter throughout his talk. Rather than being a salesperson who is only interested in making sales and overlooks what the customer truly wants, let's be the salesperson who has conducted thorough market research and completely comprehended the existing customer requirements. So that's all from me. I will pass to our next presenter. Thank you.
Good day, doctors. My name is Tan Dong Seng and my metric number is 270177. Today, I will continue to present part 2 for question 3. In my opinion, there is a difference between market-driven companies and sales-driven companies in the terms of its business strategy and objective. In the market-driven company strategy, the market and the consumers that comprise the market serve as the beginning point for the development of a long-term corporate strategy. Market-driven companies give a more comprehensive view of the organization, which necessitates a more effective integration of activities and processes that have an impact on the value of customer relationship. They are more concerned with customer satisfaction and emphasize tactics for entering or exploring new markets that allow them to grow their market share rather than just increasing profit. However, the primary business strategy for a sales-driven company is to maximize the return and profit for their companies and its shareholders and other stakeholders. The sales-oriented organization structure of a company ensures that the business department and those in charge of it are fully committed to exceeding the sales force to a greater extent as possible. Because of this, marketing campaigns were created with the goals of promoting product and service offering to customers to increase sales and make the most money possible in the shorter amount of time. The second difference is period of gaining the result. The market-driven company is more focused on the long-term goal and success. They require a long period of time to prove the result. It's because they are more focused on the needs of customers, so that they take a longer time to show a result. Market research and additional data analysis will carry out out by market-driven company to determine the changes and the undiscovered customer preference and pattern. It's hoped that this action will be applied in the development of their product so they can meet or exceed the expectation of customers in long run. However, sales-driven companies pay emphasis on gaining the result as soon as possible. It is common for organizations with a sales-oriented strategy to use a certain set of strategies to attain short-term profit goals. To be successful, a company's sales team is essential. Therefore, sales-oriented companies tend to focus on product marketing and sales rather than the market research as a key strategy. The last difference between them is its product offer. Market-driven companies are well suited to selling all types of products required to satisfy customers and retain their loyalties by continuously improving the product. However, there are also a variety of businesses that are suitable to be sales-driven companies, such as insurance, car dealership, and other products and services that consumers do not particularly seek for. Therefore, salesperson must act as an agent to guide them through the sales process. From the case study, we can note that AY International is still deciding to transform its company from a sales-driven company to market-driven company. That's all for our group. Thank you.